Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Eric from Huppin'S, and today I have something really special for you. Our longtime partners over at SVS sent us two of their brand new SVS 3000 Micro powered subwoofers to unbox. If you are as excited as I am, go ahead and hit that like button right now. I can't wait to see what they have in store, so let's get right to it. SVS emerged into the audio industry to challenge the market of high-end subwoofers, and they quickly garnered a following of audiophiles, home theater buffs, and reviewers alike. They easily disrupted the status quo and have quickly blossomed into a line of subwoofers, speakers, and systems that immerse people in sound. The accolades started pouring in, and they are now one of the go-to names for people passionate about music. While you can find SVS subs and speakers in showrooms just about everywhere in the US now, Huppin'S was proud to be SVS's first authorized dealer. Okay, wow, I am impressed. I've unboxed quite a few subwoofers here in my career at Huppin'S, and this is the first time I think I've really been floored by the appearance alone of a subwoofer. But now that we have these fully unboxed, what does SVS include with the 3000 SVS micro-powered subwoofers? You'll find two resonant steel mesh grills to protect the subwoofer cones from damage, 4 isolating elastomer feet to minimize vibration and keep the sub solidly in place, a 6-foot removable heavy-duty, high-current IEC power cord. This is an excellent feature if you need a longer run for your installation. And a quick start guide to help you or your installer get the sub connected and properly set up. In 2016, SVS introduced their flagship, the 16 Ultra line of subwoofers. It is a massive statement piece that brought the best audio techniques. A redesigned sledge amplifier, the inclusion of a calibration system, and an app that you could use to fully control the sub. Now we have the 3000 Micro subwoofer that incorporates these same features into a 10-inch enclosure. This sub is compact, available in this gorgeous gloss black or gloss white finish. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how beautiful they've designed this subwoofer? I mean, it's so compact. I don't think I've come across anything this small that looks this good. So I know a lot of you might be wondering, what exactly is behind each one of these grills? SVS managed to take dual, fully active 8-inch subwoofers and set them opposed in a sealed cabinet. To do this, they have completely redesigned the high excursion drivers with the new FEA powder-coated aluminum baskets. SVS continued the use of aluminum throughout the woofer design to allow it to remain lightweight, stiff, and thermally optimized. They managed to keep the bass from these Micro 3000s tight and punchy by running both drivers in parallel from the same sledge amplifier. By running both of the drivers off of the same amp, it allows it to rival the performance out of much larger subwoofers. Since each woofer also receives the same amount of power, you should expect more precise and accurate bass. This is critical to keep the sub from sounding bloated or boomy. Both woofers use high-current, 4-layer copper voice coil winding with a precisely tuned overhung motor to accurately start and stop the woofer. A formidable proprietary ferrite motor system generates a high-flux magnetic field to drive room-filling sound from the diminutive cabinet. Powering both drivers is the new Sledge STA800DM 800-watt amplifier. That, at its peak, is capable of reaching a jaw-dropping 2,500 watts. With a frequency response all the way down to 23 Hz, it's sure to immerse you in the soundtrack from your favorite movie or music. the sledge amp can sustain this high current output without clipping or bottoming out. We've talked at length about all the internals of the Micro 3000 powered subwoofer, but what are you going to find on the outside of the enclosure? The acoustically inert cabinet is rigidly braced and sealed to provide a resonant-free chassis, effectively canceling the curse of the walking sub. It stays firmly in place and doesn't dance around the room. On the rear of the sub, you'll find the low pass, phase, and volume controls. These are handled by buttons and an LED indicator that flash when you press them. The middle button in the top row switches the sub between modes. An LED indicator switches between amber for auto and blue for on. The 3000 micro subwoofer can also take advantage of SVS's wireless transmitter and connects to the USB located in the rear panel. These can be purchased separately. Place the sub anywhere within the room to either hide the sub or ensure the best sound quality from the perfect placement in the room. Also, on the rear panel is the line level inputs where you can connect the sub to the receiver or processor of choice with either the LFE or stereo left and right inputs. Just above where the power cable sits, the main power switch, and just to the left is the 12-volt trigger input for a dedicated activation with home theater systems. The 3000 micro subwoofer is the smallest of the subs within SVS's line, but clearly is not an entry-level sub with the amount of tech they were able to include in the box. At exactly 10.9 inches tall, 11.7 inches wide, and 10.7 inches deep, and only 22.5 pounds, even compared to the newly redesigned SVS 1000 Pro subwoofer, this sub is amazingly compact. For anyone looking for a full-size subwoofer impact without the much larger footprint, this is the ideal subwoofer for you. One of the other innovations that debuted when the SVS Ultra 16s came out was the SVS app for the subwoofer control. Tune individual profiles for music, movies, gaming, and more, then access them with a simple touch. You can adjust the crossover frequency for the sub, adjust a 3-band parametric EQ, or change the polarity from the listening area. Control everything about the subwoofer from the comfort of your couch. We'd like to thank SVS for sending both of these incredible subwoofers for us to display today. The SVS Micro 3000 dual active 8-inch subwoofer will be delivering its thunderous 800 watts of power to our warehouse and showroom very soon. If you'd like more information on the SVS Micro 3000 or have any additional questions, please leave them in the comments below. Follow us on social media or contact our North Spokane showroom to learn when this subwoofer or additional SVS products will arrive. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell to see when our next video goes live. This has been Eric at Huppin'S, and I thank you for watching.